So my NFC ring that I originally backed on Kickstarter has finally arrived, and I just want to make a very quick video on some of the things I'm using it for and some of the other possibilities that you could use it for. So there's a close-up of one of the NFC tags that's embedded into the outside edge of the ring. You can see the antenna wound around the outside there. So obviously this has a transparent overlay. There is an identical tag in the other side of the ring, but that's underneath the black covering there, and yeah, just slip that onto your finger and away you go. One for the bottom and one for the top that you can use as you see fit. One of the main reasons I was interested in the NFC ring, of course, was to use the NFC tag on the underside of the ring as a security access key. So it would let you have, say, a very complex screen unlock code for your mobile phone like that, and instead of going through the effort of putting in that code, you just tap the ring to the back of the phone like that and have it unlock like that. Now with all phones, it's only ever going to be sending out a query for an NFC signal when the screen is on and it's unlocked, as it is now. Typically, it will not be sending out a query for NFC when the screen is on and it's locked like it is now. So to do that, you need root access and you need to change a few of the settings. So to set up the behavior where your NFC tag will open it from the locked screen, you need to install the Xposed framework. You need to grab the module entitled NFC Lock Screen Off Enabler, and that'll give you options to authorize particular NFC tags that have the ability through this module to unlock and open your phone. So this module changes the NFC behavior of your phone, and instead of doing NFC queries when the screen's on and it's unlocked, it'll do queries when the screen is also locked, as it is now. Now you can even set it up to do queries when the screen is off and it's locked. So you can set up where I could just tap the back now and that would come on, but then you've got the NFC signal going out all the time and it could quite drastically drain your battery. One of the things you have to be aware of is that these NFC tags on the ring are quite small, and you have to be quite accurate with where you position the ring over the back of the phone, really right on top of the NFC antenna that's behind the case here. And while it does take a little bit of practice to be able to get the right spot most of the time, it's not that hard to do. As you see, it can be quite quick. Now with the successful backing of the Kickstarter project and the creation of these rings, we did get a couple of nice apps as well to interact with the rings. So this is the default ring unlock application developed by the group. You can basically activate this to be your lock screen, or you can have multiple locks like a pin unlock and then use this as an NFC unlock. If you get locked out, you can enter in your Gmail account, for example, to get back into your phone. I tend to prefer the look that I've got now. I like the stock look, the stock pin unlock look, and so having that behavior for me there is something that I quite like. If you do want to use that, you can. Be careful with how you set it up though. When I was playing around with it, I did nearly lock myself out of my phone, and that had an issue with the two-factor authentication with my Gmail account, so just be aware of that aspect. And another quick thing to show, if we flip that ring around, so we've got a black NFC tag on the base, a different one, and we go to unlock the phone with just say a random NFC tag, then it doesn't work. It'll detect that it's found a tag that's being tapped, but it won't unlock the phone. So it's only the one you've authorized and given that security clearance to that will actually get through. Now some of the other things, for example, we might just put some text on there, like your name and contact details, for example. Just my name on that tag. Or, for example, you might want to store a link on there that you or other people could scan. And here I've just got a link to my Google Plus profile page that could give other people extra information who I've just met. However, using a combination of trigger and tasker, you can actually get these tags to trigger quite complex actions in your device. So just for example, I've set up a tasker profile that will do quite a complex series of things. So we'll give that a go and see what we get. So I'm not actually doing anything here. The phone is doing all of this itself. And yeah, so this is something I set up through Tasker and another app, and RIT or wrote that task to this NFC ring. And so it's just gone and drawn that image, that picture, all on its own. And it's going to share that via a Google Plus post, which it's going to do right now. And it's even going to write the text for us without me having to touch it or interact with it in any way, shape or form. Single tap. And I'll include a link to this in the video description as well underneath. So you can go and check out that post if you want. Yep, made a spelling mistake there that we have to go back and correct as well. So these are the sorts of things you can do. I really quite like the security aspect of the ring, getting through those complex codes. And yeah, being able to use the other tag on the top of my hand for whatever I want is quite cool. So that's all done. Thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, please let me know. Cheers.